Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the DX Geartozinger from Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. And the first thing I have to address is the name of this thing. One, I'm sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Every time I try I get in my head and I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. But it's a dumb name. I'm sorry. I see what they were trying to go for. You know, they were trying to take Toji Tendo and Geartozinger and the fact that they both have toe and portmanteau them together somehow. And they came up with Geartozinger and it's terrible and I hate it and I'm sorry. The toy is great, but the name is terrible. So I'm probably going to try and say it as least as possible during this review. But like I said, it's a great toy. It is a purple evil version of the Geartozinger. It is used by Stacy here. You can see him featured very prominently on the left side of the box here. And it is what his henshin device to become Stay Caesar. We have the Stay Caesar gear over here, which of course is included. We also get dark gears for the 5 Sentai that the Zenkaigers are based on. So if we pop this up here, you can see we have the Go Ranger, Ju Ranger, Gao Ranger, Magi Ranger, and Bokenger dark gears. So very, very cool there. I like the packaging. I think it's pretty fun. Of course, this is a premium Bandai release, so not a normal retail, but that's probably why we get a little bit more love put into this one. Really fun packaging here. You get a couple pictures of Stacy and Stay Caesar. Bottom, not too much going on. Just tells you that you need 2 AAA batteries, which are not included. And then just some more pictures of them over here on the back. So very fun packaging. Let's go ahead. Let's get it out of the box. We'll take a closer look. So here it is out of the packaging. You can see we have 6 new Dark Sentai gears, which I'm going to put off to the side just for a moment so we can take a look at the Geartozinger itself. It looks fantastic. I mean, it's really the same base toy as the Geartozinger, and just to bring that in to do a quick side-by-side comparison. I mean, you can see triggers in the same place, on and off switches in the same place. Battery compartment is in the handle. Compartment slides off for both. You put in your AAA batteries. You have your speaker over here on the side. Translucent cover where the gear goes. You have the struts on the bottom to keep it up. Really the only difference, I would say, the 2 major differences is here you have the Zenkaiger symbol, which of course he does not have. And then each one kind of has a different bird. While this one kind of has the, Seichan head, this one has Gege because he is the evil bird, he is the good bird. Each side just has a different bird. I don't know what to tell you. But in any case, this looks fantastic. Really like the purple and silver color scheme. You have the translucent magenta pieces. Just all in all, really, really like the color scheme for this. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. So you can see we have the green LED there for the eye. If we spin this with no gear inside, nothing really happens. Have kind of a generic firing sound there. There are a couple different modes. We'll get into that a little bit later, but let's go ahead. Let's start to bring in those gears again. So of course we will start with the Stay Caesar gear, which we will use for the transformation. And again, it's one of these dark gears, so it has a beautiful silver paint with the kind of metallic purple outside. Looks really, really fantastic. The number for this one appears to be 65. You can see the symbol here on the back. Really just looks sharp. So let's go ahead, let's pop it in and let's transform. And just like every gear, we can do it a second time. I love this standby music. So then we will go ahead, pop it out, flip it over. So I love it. That's them calling in Battle Caesar Robo. So with the Geartozinger, we had kind of 4 different sounds. You had different standby music for the second attack on each side. This one does not. So you have one unique sound for the first time on each side, but then the second one is the same on both. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the Stay Caesar gear in this mode, but as I mentioned previously, there are a couple other modes. So if we go ahead and hold the trigger down with no gear inserted, so this is what they call Stacy mode, and there's a couple phrases we can cycle through. I think it's just 4. Yeah, we cycled back around. So it has those couple phrases, but you can also now transform in Stacy mode, and you'll get some additional phrases as you go through the transformation process. So pop the gear back in. So he does a little roll call there, which is pretty cool. And then there's one final mode we can use to transform. It's called Power Up mode. So what we have to do is we have to actually turn this off, and then we have to hold the trigger down while we turn it back on. And you'll hear that the startup noise is different now. So now we'll go ahead and transform. There we go. So with those previous two modes, the Stacy mode and the power-up mode, they really only work with the Stay Caesar gear. If you put any other gear in during those modes, you're just going to get the normal sound effects like if you were using the regular mode. So just wanted to point that out quick. But we do have 5 new Dark Sentai gears here that we can take a look at, so let's go ahead. First up, we have Go Ranger. And I know I've said it before, but the silver and purple just really work well together. I love the way the light catches the kind of matte paint there. And if you kind of move it side to side, I don't know if that's intentional, but the way the light catches the black plastic, it kind of makes it look like the emblem is shimmering, which I really like. I think that's a cool effect. Next up, we have Jew Ranger. Then Gal Ranger. Then Magi Ranger. And then Bokenger. And just like with the SG Dark Sentai gear set that we took a look at previously, these make the same sound effects as their normal Sentai counterparts. So, you know, the gear teeth, the pin system, whatever you want to call it, it's the same for the Dark Bokenger gear and the regular Bokenger gear. So there's nothing new there. You can use whichever one you want in this and you'll get the same sound effect. So I'm going to go ahead and put these off to the side and we will start with Go Ranger. So kind of a generic blast effect there. So unfortunately, 3 out of those 4 sounds are kind of generic, and I believe will be repeated over and over again. So if we go ahead and flip this, the first sound will be new, and specific to Go Ranger. But the next 3 will be the exact same as the previous last 3 from the other side of the gear. So kind of that same generic blast attack sound. And even that last sound is just kind of a generic, like, screaming sound. The one thing I did always appreciate with the Geartozinger, when you would put in whatever Sentai team, and you would spin that, it would say the name of the team in like a weird repeating sound until you eventually let it fire. That unfortunately is not happening here. So in the interest of time, because we have a bunch to get through here, I'm going to just do the first sound effect on the one side, flip it, first sound effect on the last side, because they're the only ones that are going to be unique. So we're going to go ahead and pop this out here, and then we'll move on to Geartozinger. Geartozinger. Oh. So that's pretty much it for all of the gears that came with it, but we do have some other gears we can try. So I just wanted to show off a couple random special gears. I'm not going to do every single Sentai team. I think at this point you get the idea of what you're going to get. You're going to get the number of the team, you're going to get the team name, you flip it over, it says Big Bang, it says the team name again. You know, it's not really worth going through every single one. I think you guys know what to expect. But I did want to do just a couple of special ones for fun. So we're going to start off first with Zenkaiger. just to show off that he too gets the generic sound effect there. So nothing too significant for Zenkaiger there, pretty much the same as the other gears. Let's go ahead and try 2 Kaiser next. So I think that said Kaizakban, which means number pirate. I don't know. So same generic attack sound there. Alright, next up I wanted to try the Don Momotaro gear from the Enyuraidon. So it says Shinban, which is new number, and then new hero, just like it does in the Geartozinger. So generic blast effect there, and we cannot flip this one over, so we will go ahead and take it out. Next up, we will try the Zenkaiger gear. So that says Zenkaiger as opposed to Zenkaiser. Next up, we will try the All Sentai gear. So there you go. That's why I didn't bother going through every single Sentai gear individually. You just got to hear every team right there in a row. I think it's so cool that that gear does that. If I flip it over to the other side, I'm pretty sure it's just going to do it again, and we don't need to sit through that again, so we're going to be done with that one. But next up, we have a Kamen Rider gear. I believe all of the Kamen Rider gears make the exact same sound. Come on now. So there's one last gear I want to demonstrate for you, but there's actually a bit of a problem. Because of the horn here on the bird head, you can't actually open this up as far as you could on the Geartozinger, and as a result, he really won't fit in there. But what you can do is just kind of grab a hold of this, just gingerly here, and kind of rock this out. And basically, it's just these two little tabs on the side that pop in there. So if you're just careful with it, shouldn't be too much of a problem. You can pop that out, and then you can go ahead and pop this in. So while that was the last gear to demonstrate in the Geartozinger, there is one last thing we need to check out, which is the Stay Caesar gear in the Geartozinger. Yeah, that's right. It actually doesn't work. It will never turn over. It will never transform. You can spin that thing all day long. It'll never finish. So it just doesn't work in this one. I think this thing is a ton of fun. There is a lot of functionality packed into this. Of course, we get our new Stay Caesar gear, and we have the transformation for that. But you also have two other modes you can do the transformation in, with the Stacy mode and the power-up mode, which is very cool. Plus, you can bring in all your old Sentai gears and use them in this for new sounds. They're not a ton, I get it. There's only about 1 or 2 new sounds per gear, but there's still a lot of gear, so there was a lot of sounds to pack into this, so I get it. I absolutely love the design. I love that they have the Gege head there for the bird, because he's the evil bird. It makes total sense. The color scheme's fantastic. I just don't really have too much to complain about this thing. I love it a lot. It comes with some more Dark Sentai gears, which is great to help you complete your Dark Sentai gear collection. It's just a fantastic pickup. I definitely recommend it. If you didn't get it already, it is a premium Bandai release, so you kind of had to order it ahead of time. At this point, I would think your best bet is probably Mandarake, Yahoo Japan Auctions, something like that. You're going to want to search the secondary market for it. It is possible that Toe Collectibles may have gotten some extras. You could also head over there and check. That's where I got mine, but I did order it a while ago. Sometimes he gets extras, so if you're looking for it, you could check there as well. But if you have the means, I definitely recommend picking this one up, especially if you've been enjoying Zenkaiger. I think this is a lot of fun and an excellent piece to add to your collection. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.